trip. Oh, I got funky lighting. Okay, I'll wait till I get on the highway and then we'll talk. Hang on. Okay, now much better lighting. I'm taking a short trip today, not a long one. Just going from my house up to a friend's house in the Woodlands. So she's at the very northern tip of Houston's orbit, and I'm at the southwest part of it. But that's okay. I've got a free afternoon, so I'm just gonna take my time and work my way up there. Right now I'm on Highway 59, in case you're following along on your road map, so that we can travel together. Coming up from Richmond, heading north. And last time I was up on this stretch of road was, I guess it's been a couple weekends ago. We had some friends in town from Louisiana, and we were driving up toward downtown. We're going to do some stuff downtown. And traffic on this section of 59 near Highway 6 was backed up to a complete stop of sides. So, I got a text message. Okay. Close. There we go. When traffic's backed up on both sides like that, it usually means fatal accident. But from where we were, it was hard to tell. So we kind of crept along at a snail's pace for about a good half hour before we could get far enough up to see what was going on, and it was an accident. And I Googled it, and what happened was there was a young man, like in his 20s, had a fight with his girlfriend, and went over to her house and started shooting at it, firing shots at the house. So she called the police and gave a description of his vehicle, and the police chased him down on this little stretch of road. In fact, right there is where the accident happened, at Highway 6. Caught up with him on this highway, and there was a high-speed chase up one section, down the other way, back up here, and he went off the highway and crashed. And while the police were chasing him up and down the highway, he was firing shots out of his window. Y'all, we missed this by, it was scary close. So, but I'm glad we missed it. We just got hung up in the aftermath. But he got off the highway, crashed his truck, and then shot himself. So he did die, and that was the reason for the backup. The accident was not on the freeway, it was off of it, but they had to shut it down. And usually, they reroute you back to the nearest exit so that everyone can get off and you're not stuck, but it still backs up to it's crazy. So let's see, it's 12:11 right now, and I'm in Sugar Land. I'm probably about 5 minutes from my house. So we'll see how long it takes me to get to Christine's house. I'm going to my friend Christine Montano's house. Y'all, she makes soap. Okay, I have been meaning to do a video about her soap. Me and my good intentions. I've got them, but they rarely pan out. Anyway, we kind of worked a deal. She wanted some crocheted socks, chair socks, for her dining room chairs, and she wanted me to crochet some of those for her, and we worked out a deal that I would just trade her some chair socks for some soap. I am not beyond pimping myself out for her soap, let me tell you, because it's good stuff, and I'm out of it. Even Jason likes it, and he usually doesn't like frou-frou girly soaps, but she has some, they're really more like man artisan soaps rather than just crafter soaps. I don't know that there's a difference, but that's just in my head. That's the way I think of them, because hers, like, she uses the very best ingredients that she can get her hands on. Her soaps are high quality little works of art, and she has some really unusual fragrances. I got one from her that was like it had Shinerbach beer in it. I couldn't imagine what that was going to smell like. You know, smelling the bar, it smelled really good. It had a clean scent. I was like, okay, beer, how is this going to be in the shower? Oh, I loved it. Absolutely loved it. It was one of my favorites of hers. So, that's my goal for today, is to, yes, I am driving an hour and would drive further, to pimp myself out for some awesome soap. Christine does have an Etsy shop, and I will put a link to her shop in the video description so that you can go check out, see what she's got. And, you know, if you have any kind of allergies or sensitivities or any kind of questions at all about her soap, just contact her, let her know. She's very knowledgeable about soaps and their ingredients and the soap making process and all of that. Stop it. Now we're headed north on 45, and we're moving. This is good. And we've made good time. It is 12:41, and we were about 5 minutes in when we started. So it's probably taken about 45 minutes to get up here. And I've got probably another 10 or 15 miles to go. So that's not bad at all. But I'm not going to give you any more directions now, because I kind of don't think that Christine would want me to give everyone directions to her house. I don't know for sure, but I'm thinking it probably wouldn't be cool, so yeah, I'll just have to let you wonder about where we're going. You know, we're going up to the Woodlands, so that's all you need to know. And it's really nice up here. If you've never been up in this area, it's obviously very wooded. The Woodlands is one of those master planned communities, you know. They have a lot of rules and restrictions about what you can build and how you build it and what it looks like and where you put it and what size it is and how much concrete there is and how much wooded area there is. There's a lot of restrictions. But it is lovely to look at. I don't think I could live in the area, because I tend to rebel against things like that. You know, I would want to paint my house pink just because they said I can't. So yeah, I don't think we're a good fit. It's quite beautiful. Well, okay, since I'm stuck at this light, this would probably be a good time to end this leg of the journey. And depending on what kind of mood I'm in, I may film on my way home. I don't know. I'm going to have to try to come up with something else to talk about, because I'm out of stuff, but we will see what happens. To be continued or not. Here with my friend Christine.
Hi.
Everyone say
Hi,
hi.
everybody.
And she is going to cut some soap. You know, I was talking about how great her soaps are, and she's fixing to cut some in her giant cheese cutter, is what it looks like.
This is a lavender and tea tree soap for normal skin. one has a lot of suds. It's very creamy and it's nice. So this isn't too easy to watch cut because it's all one color because Ben's not spraying it and it gives you this color. But I have some other soaps here that I make. And these are, you know, every bar ends up looking different. Each side is different. So it's kind of more of a fun thing when you're doing the soap cutting. Which, by the way,
beautiful those are.
if you're curious about soap cutting, people make videos with their soap cutting on YouTube.
Oh.
Including, I have, you can see the creamy soap. This is cold process soap, by the way.
Okay.
So what that means is this, I take oils and I combine it with water and sodium hydroxide and it makes a chemical reaction which changes all the ingredients into soap. And these are all my own recipes that I have formulated to do certain things, like to be gentle or for extra bubble or whatever. And so I sell these on Etsy. And I also started a YouTube channel. And Spring Creek Bathworks is my company and my YouTube channel. So on my YouTube channel, you can actually watch me make some of these soaps. And
How did I not know this?
I never told you this.
Oh my gosh, how could you not tell me?
I know. I use fragrance oils for some, and I use essential oils for others.
And I was talking about on the way over that you use only the best quality ingredients.
Yeah, I don't make soap to be really cheap and then to, I mean, there's not a big profit margin in soap making.
Right.
You know, I sell, most of my bars are $6 a bar.
Do they have like a shelf life once you buy them and they're sitting in my bathroom cabinet? Do they go weird? Do they go bad eventually?
Sometimes they can. I'm using soaps right now that are 15 months old and they're fine.
Okay, okay.
I do make these, there's a term called super fat. What super fat means is that the soap has a certain percentage in the formula, the way I've calculated the use of the lye and the fats, so that a certain amount of these oils didn't convert to soap. So when you use it, it like leaves like a little bit on you, so it's kind of like a lotion on you.
Okay.
And it's so then it doesn't completely dry you out. So my main reason for making this was, this is a normal soap, but these are for sensitive skin. And I wanted sensitive skin soap that didn't make me itch or that tight skin or itching. So I formulated it with a super fat that doesn't do that to a person.
Oh, wow.
But that means that like 12 or 14% of this bar is not soap, it's actually free oils. So it may, over time, you know, a year or two or more, depending on the exact oils I use, it might get little yellow spots on it.
Oh, okay.
And then that's, you know, it doesn't happen to all.
Okay. It doesn't render it unusable.
No, it
just
actually just has a yellow dot on it.
That's it.
Yeah.
The worst that can happen is a yellow dot. So there you go.
We call it the dreaded orange spot. The DOS.
How funny.
So, yeah.
So
and
you can
people should not sell their soaps if they have the DOS
on it, but they're fine to use if yours formed that.
Yeah.
Okay, so
and these will last about one person. This will last 3 to 4 weeks.
you know what? I have found the bars that I've used. It's crazy how they suds up really well. The ones that I have used. But they don't melt away to nothing in no time.
You
They
need
last
to keep it
really
away
well.
from the water. You can't leave
Yes,
it in a
I keep it on a little drainy thing.
Right.
And they last forever. They smell wonderful.
It's like an aromatherapy thing.
It really is.
Shower,
Even
right?
the weird ones I was talking about, one of my favorites is the Shinerbach one.
Oh,
I loved how that smelled, and Jason liked it too because it's
I just ran out and they're mad at me now.
Did you?
So I actually need to.
that is a good fragrance.
I almost made it yesterday.
It really is because it's just a clean.
That was cedarwood and fir needle and something else that I have written down.
Yeah.
But I have to make more of that. And that's a beer
That's
soap.
It was an awesome soap.
The beer soap has sugar in it, and the sugar gives a higher lather.
Ah.
So that actually helps with people with hard water. Like in Houston, we have hard water.
Yeah.
One of the downsides of the sensitive skin soap is it doesn't lather up huge.
Okay.
because what makes it lather is coconut oil, and coconut oil strips the
Is
oil
it
from your skin. It's
irritant,
harsh.
yeah.
So there's like a pro and con. So
Yeah.
my normal skin soap is more bubbly, and the sensitive skin, if you don't want to get dried out, then you can't have as many.
You can't have
bubbles.
it.
But anyway, the
So-
beer helps the sugar and helps
All of
more
that.
bubbles, and the men like it. Men
So
like
some-
the bubbles.
They
And the
do.
scent and
They
the-
do. They feel like they're not getting clean unless it just bubbles up everywhere. I don't know. But so if someone has really sensitive skin or allergies, they can just contact you. You can work with them and
Yep.
figure out something that they can use.
This soap is, as I said in my video, which I already uploaded.
Okay.
This is
Which I will
the
be providing a link for that now that I know about it.
This is lemongrass tea tree, and this I actually made for my friend's son who has a lot of allergies, and he just had got a blood test and found out he's allergic to olives and olive oil,
Oh,
which is a big ingredient
yeah.
in
It's
soap.
a lot of soap.
And he is allergic to all tree nuts,
Wow.
and so he can't have, like some of the soaps have sweet almond oil
Yeah.
or hazelnut oil. Can't have that. So I made this for him, and this is a very simple soap. And so because you can't have the olive oil, you have to have something else. So this is made with lard, which is actually the best thing for your skin.
Ah.
So almost all my soaps have lard, and they're really creamy and nice.
Oh, that's wonderful.
So this is lard and coconut oil for the cleansing. Castor oil helps with bubbles, especially in hard water, and grapeseed oil, which is good for the
Wow.
skin. So this is a normal soap, high bubbly lemongrass tea tree
Okay.
essential oil, and then yeah.
Tell me about if we go to your Etsy shop, do you ship anywhere? Do you limit?
I ship within the United States.
Okay.
Because it's too complicated the way Etsy
Oh,
does
yeah,
their
it's
shipping.
crazy
I
and
can't-
expensive.
Yeah.
And, okay.
And what I do is I ship in a flat rate bubble rate mailer, which is priority mail, 2 to 3 days with free insurance and free tracking. So that is a $6 shipping, and I can fit
Right.
8 bars in it.
Oh,
And-
that's not bad.
Right, for $6 shipping for between 1 and 8 bars. So
Okay.
however many you buy, you put it in, and they're pretty much all $6 a bar. I
Okay.
thought long and hard about my pricing, and I know people like a sale, but
Right.
I originally started at 7 a bar, and then I decided I'm going to just offer everybody $6 a bar, and I'm not going to do this buy 6 get 1 free or
Exactly.
play games about the price. It's
Yeah.
$6.
I like that. It's simple, it's easy, and that's a really good price. Y'all, these bars are not small.
Yeah, these are
Look at our
these
hands.
are between 4
That-
and 5 ounces. And
That's a big bar right there.
pretty much
that's-
all my stuff is about 4 ounces, and some of these fancy ones. This
Oh,
one's
look at that.
usually like 3.7, but
Yeah, these are good sized bars, and we've talked about how they will last, so you can stock up. You can get your money's worth on the postage, buy your 6 bars, and you are set for several months.
and if you're not in Texas, there's no sales tax.
Oh, this is true. This is true. There's probably the only advantage to not living in Texas. You don't have to pay sales tax.
Thanks for letting me show my soap.
Thank you so very much for showing
Thank
your
you,
soap.
Spring Creek Bathworks.
And thank you, YouTube viewers. I'll be back on the road trip home. Thought we were done, and then look what she pulls out. Okay, really? Y'all, it's soap. They're little
Yeah.
desserts. It's a brownie. It's got gold sprinkles. I'm dying.
Yeah, these are soap cupcakes, which are a rage. You can Google it or look them up on YouTube.
I had no idea.
I know, me either. But you can either, I think people are using these as a decoration, but if you
Yeah.
want to use it, what you do is, if you want to make it easier, is you can cut it down the middle, and then you end up with a little bar of soap, and you use each half. But I have some that are, this is chocolate
those.
cherry, and these are little mini ones.
Look.
See 'em.
Okay, if you're interested in these soaps, contact Christine through her Etsy store, and she'll work something out. We were talking about how shipping might be tricky because she's worried about them breaking during shipping. So yeah, I don't even know how you would do that, but
I know, I'd have to use bubble wrap, and
yeah, it'd be crazy. But y'all,
I'd have to
really,
shrink wrap them or something. But I want them to
Exactly.
get there safe,
Oh yeah, those are adorable. Well, that was fun. I don't know about y'all, but I learned a lot about soap. It's quite process to make. I hope I don't annoy anyone with my gum chewing. I'm trying to chew politely. I'm hungry. And I'm trying really hard not to stop at Taco Bell. And this gum is the only thing standing between me and a burrito right now. So I gotta have this gum. Do not need the burrito. Maybe if I swallow 2 or 3 pieces, then I won't feel as hungry. I think this is probably going to be a boring, uneventful trip home, hopefully. So I'll probably just end it here unless I get stuck in traffic and need somebody to talk to. Otherwise, yeah, I think I'm done. So, I hope you enjoyed this trip and enjoyed visiting with Christine. And I hope that you'll try her soap because I really do love it. It's the girl makes some good soaps. So check her out. And until next time.